In this review, we will be discussing in details about best travel camera 2021 available in the market today. This list was created based on my viewpoints as well as the cost situation in the market. So whether you need best travel camera 2021, this list will show the products available for that. If you want more information and price, please check the product link below the description. Please subscribe to our channel for more updates. Number 1. Panasonic Lumix ZS200. Panasonic's response has been to keep the camera body about the same size as its earlier ZS series cameras but to squeeze in a much larger sensor. We saw this with the Lumix ZS200, and Panasonic has continued this with the newer Lumix ZS200. This physically larger 1-inch sensor enables much better image quality than would otherwise be the case, but the slight downside is that the zoom range from the lens isn't quite as extensive as some others with smaller sensors. That said, the ZS200 still sports a very versatile 15x zoom, while there's also a handy built-in electronic viewfinder, which makes it easier to compose images in bright light. It's a bit pricey, but this is still the best travel zoom compact camera available right now. Sensor, 1-inch type, 20.1 MP. Lens, 24 to 360 mm, f/3.3-6.4. Monitor, 3.0-inch touchscreen, 1/240K dots. Viewfinder, EVF. Movies, 4K. Number 2. Fujifilm X-S10. Sometimes a mirrorless camera hits the sweet spot of size, price, and features for most people, and that's the case with the Fujifilm X-S10. It's not an entry-level camera or as small as a premium compact, but you get an awful lot for your money. And if you combine the X-S10 right lenses, it's an excellent, versatile journey for most types of trips. While the X-S10 doesn't officially have weatherproofing, its magnesium alloy build quality is excellent and will certainly handle life in a backpack. Thanks to its large grip, the handling is also excellent, whether you're carrying it around one-handed or attaching a longer zoom lens. Most importantly, the X-S10's APS-C sensor produces the best image quality available in this size of camera, and it's great for 4K video too. The autofocus is edged out by Sony's real-time tracking AF, but remains very solid in most situations. And the secret weapon is the in-body image stabilization (IBIS), which is a real bonus for handheld shooting, particularly when you pair it with a small, unstabilized prime lens. The Nikon Z50 might be a little harder, but overall the X-S10 is the mirrorless camera we'd like to have in our travel bags. Sensor size, APS-C. Resolution, 26.1 MP. Viewfinder, 2.36 m dots. Monitor, 3-inch articulating touchscreen, 1.04 m dots. Movies, 4K 30p. Number 3. Sony RX107. Sony revolutionized premium compact cameras with the original RX100, as it was the first pocket-sized camera to feature a large 1.0-inch sensor. They were always great for travel, but thanks to a relatively limited zoom lens, were perhaps sometimes overlooked in favor of other models. Things changed when we got to the RX106, which paired a much longer lens than ever before, and now we've seen some refinement of the model for the latest, the RX107. The sacrifice for making the lens longer is losing the super-wide aperture of previous generations, but if you're mainly going to be shooting in sunny climes, it may not be such a big deal. There's also a heck of a lot of power under the hood of the RX107. It houses features that you might not ever use, such as a ridiculous 90 frames per second burst mode, as well as those that are more commonplace, such as 4K video. The big downside of this model is its super high asking price, but if you want the best of the best for your travels, it could just be the one for you. If your budget doesn't quite stretch to the asking price of the RX107, take a look at older models throughout the range for better prices. Sensor, 1-inch type, 20.1 MP. Lens, 24 to 200 mm, f/2.8-4.5. Monitor, 3.0-inch tilt-angle touchscreen, 921K dots. Viewfinder, EVF. Movies, 4K. Number 4. Canon PowerShot G5X Mark II. What the G5X Mark II loses in zoom, it makes up for in other areas. With a wide maximum aperture throughout the focal length, this is a camera which is well suited to a wide range of lighting conditions. Besides which, having up to 120mm available is still pretty flexible. Elsewhere, there's a high-performing 1-inch sensor, great 4K videos, and a pop-up electronic viewfinder which pairs well with the tilting LCD screen. There are undoubtedly more advanced cameras on the market, but not many combine a good range of features like this in one competitively priced package. Sensor, 1-inch type, 20.1 MP. Lens, 24 to 120mm, f/1.8-2.8. Monitor, 3.0-inch touchscreen, 1040K dots. Viewfinder, EVF continuous shooting, 20 frames per second. Movies, 4K user level, beginner/intermediate. Number 5. Olympus OMD EM5 Mark III. Compact, versatile, capable, pick any two and you've got a good travel camera. The Olympus OMD EM5 Mark III is all three and then some. Its weatherproof polycarbonate shell is small and light, yet handles wonderfully. It offers on-the-go photographers a raft of modes and features that guarantee great holiday snaps. And the combination of a powerful image processor, on-chip phase detection autofocus, and some of the best image stabilization skills around make it an incredibly capable piece of kit to shoot with as you move. Yes, its outright image quality can't match larger formats in trickier conditions, low light, for example, but you'll struggle to find a travel camera that can tick so many other boxes. Add 4K video into the mix for those roaming vlogs, and you've got a mirrorless camera that deserves a spot in your carry-on. Sensor, 4/3, 20.4 MP. Lens, not applicable. Monitor, 3-inch vari-angle touchscreen, 1,040,000 dots. Viewfinder, 2.36 m. OLED EVF. Movies, 4K. Please check the product link below the description. Please subscribe to our channel for more updates.
Purchasing the perfect product for your usage is our topmost priority. We aim to give away our best guidelines for you, the viewers only, so you won't hesitate or get confused while selecting the products from the market. Thanks for staying with us. Your satisfaction gives us the motivation for uploading more awesome videos. If you watched our videos, please don't forget to like and share our videos so that others can get benefit from it. For more updates and notifications, please subscribe to our channel by clicking the bell icon.